Engines on.
Engines online.
Full speed.
Roger.
Raise landing gear.
Roger.
Point of interest.
Activating.
Tell me about the ship's crew.
In 3.6 you have Chief Fleet Commander Pepper. Commander Pepper's role is Chief Science Officer, in Shield Modulation Technology. And also he is Fleet Organizer in Defense and Strategy, and also Chief Commander of his crew. And then you have Chief Administrator Little Miss. Little Miss is in charge of all logistics operations. Her job is to make sure the ship and crew has all the supplies it needs for their missions. Then you have Fleet Commander Dotfer. Commander Dotfer is Chief of Tactical Security and Navigations. And also takes part in ground reconnaissance and ship's gunner. And he is also Commander Pepper's number 1. You then have Commander C. Seeker. Commander C. Seeker is in charge of tactical formation flying. And also takes part in ground reconnaissance and ship's gunner. We also have Captain Jodet. Captain Jodet is the logistics officer helping in ship supplies. And also takes part in ground transportation and ship's gunner. We have Captain Myson Pass in charge of search and rescue and all land vehicles. And also takes part as ship's gunner. Soon to become a medical officer and also in charge of all medical operations. And last but not least we have Captain Infinite Matt. Captain Infinite Matt is a freelancer. Gathering secret information. And also takes part in ground reconnaissance and ship's gunner.
Activate jump point.
Activating.
Quantum drive is now on.
Today I'm doing a run from family farms to Hicks, and all I'm picking up is food. I think this is the safest place to do cargo runs at the moment. I think it's better than Lesky to Port Alistair because of all these
Quantum
trucks.
drive is now off.
As you can see, I'm using the Caterpillar. I started with 5k. With the hover mode it's very difficult because you have to fly the ship like a helicopter. But I need to concentrate, okay? Point of interest.
Activating.
As you can see, I'm flying by night. Full scan.
Scanning for all ships.
Scan enemy. Scan enemy.
Scanning for enemy ships.
personally, I actually like the hover mode. Speed 1/3.
Roger.
Lower landing gear.
Roger.
Landing gear down.
As I said earlier, I'm actually landing at family farms, and I'm going to be picking up food. I have to do it very lightly at the moment because it's very hard to make credits in the game. Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
I have 2 flight assistants with me today. That's Octavia and Zero. They help me to navigate the ship and the basic ship's function because I'm also acting as commander. Reduce thrusters 10%. I've got nowhere to land. Speed 2 clicks.
Roger.
You see, I have to land because the ship's so big. I have to land on an equal plane because I don't get a lot of drift. Basically, if the ship's slanted when I land, it'll be drifting all over the place, so it takes a bit of extra control. But flying like a jumbo jet and also like a helicopter, you've got to take your time and be patient. But because I've flown some of this in the daytime, I've got a general idea where to land. But where you see the constellation, that is where I prefer, because I can't land there because there's nowhere there equal level to land at the moment. As you can see, I'm taking it very slowly. I am actually using joysticks, twin joysticks and foot pedal. I don't believe using keyboard at this level of the game will work. Basically what I'm trying to say, if you had a car, you wouldn't be using keyboard to steer it, you'd be using a steering wheel. So it's best to use the tools right for the job if you really want the proper experience. As you can see, I'm hovering there, but I'm taking it easy. It's not easy, trust me. Just the slightest movement can knock you right out of perspective, as you can see. Engines off. Engines on. Engines off. That was actually very bad landing, that. But I'm not going to get out the ship just yet. I'm going to check if I've done any damages. Yes, I damaged my ship. Now, usually that doesn't happen. I am actually on a flat plane, so I believe it could have been the other ship that caused my turbulence. I know it sounds a bit silly, but just do theory crafting. The reason why I haven't got out the ship just yet is because I'm actually surveying the area to see if that person's hostile. I don't believe he is, because I believe I saw him at Hicks when I took off. I could be wrong, but that's my belief, so I'm just going to wait patiently and observe what's going on. Now, when I get off the ship, if the door is open from the outside, I mean if the door doesn't open automatically and I've got to press a button, I know he's actually inside the facilities. I have to think then, do I go inside and pick up my cargo, knowing he's in there, or do I wait? Now, normally I would not wait. I'll go back to my ship and I'd wait a little longer, but because I'm filming, I don't want to take too long on this, because it's only supposed to be a short clip and I can usually do this for hours. But it does look like he's not in the ship at the moment. You see, if he's selling medical supplies, he could be in there a while, but I doubt it. And you know something, if I didn't know any better, I would have said that was a phoenix. But I'm not going to take off the ship at the moment, okay? I'm going to actually get out my ship seat. Right, you'll notice when you get out your seat, there's it actually goes into a headlock. I always come out in third person's view, and I press F1 and then back again. Ship's a little damaged at the moment, I'm on red alert. Today it's actually been a little bit glitchy for me, so I'm actually using small credits. Oh, that's different. Panels are all over the place. I need in ship's repair. As you can see, I'm travelling unarmed. That's where I like to travel, but obviously I've just got to be aware of my situation. I couldn't actually tell what ship that is. It looks like the Andromeda. Now the door should open automatically. It hasn't. He's inside. Now normally I wouldn't enter, but because I've got no cargo, I would take that chance. But he's definitely inside. Like I said, he's inside. I'm trying to show him I'm not hostile. He might have glitched. Now, this is dangerous for me now, because he could come back at any time. I'm hoping he doesn't. Or should I say she. I'm not going to buy a lot of cargo. Two reasons. One, I got my back turned to him, and second reason, my ship's damaged and it is very glitchy at the moment. Oh, it's a she. Well, I got to pull that one safely. You might be thinking, why didn't I kill him? Well, I'm not really hostile in that sense, and plus, being logistics, I have to have a very clean record, because in our org we transfer credits, and we can't transfer credits if we've got a crime stat. If you wish to join our Discord, if you look into the chat, you'll see our Discord channel. Just join and feel free, intermingle with our guys, you can learn a lot. I wasn't looking where I was going, I was looking for the door, so I walked into the, what's his name? As you can see, my ship is at a slant, that's also causing turbulence from landing. Activate star map. I'll be taking this back to Hicks. Right, there's family palms. There's Hicks. Set route. Activate mobiglass. Engines on.
Engines online.
Increase thrusters. Full speed.
Roger.
Launch complete.
Now there's one thing which I've actually noticed in this patch. You notice that you get a lot of interdiction if you're carrying drugs or any illegal substances. But did you know you got drugs on Hicks that you can pick up from Hicks and take it back to family farm? As long as you don't go outside into space, you will not be interdicted, and you can travel with drugs if you want to make credits quickly. But at the moment I'm trying to be squeaky clean. You'll also notice I can actually jump within the sector of the planet, and I don't use a lot of quantum fuel, so I can fly all day with what I've got. But I'm very cautious today because it is glitchy and things keep changing. Raise landing gear.
Roger.
Point of interest.
Activating.
Landing gear up.
You'll notice I'll be dipping my nose very shortly. Okay, it takes a bit of skill. I could not do this with keyboard, but I'm using HOTAS. I'm going to go above 8,000 feet, 7,000 feet, and I'm going to dip my nose after I've got everything set, and I'm going to jump to the next location. If you wish to join our Discord and help on flying and all these sorts of things, click on our link below, and there are guys in there that can help you. Okay, now I'm going to dip my nose. As you know, with the hover mode I'm going to fly forward, but reducing speed now, put the ship into reverse and drop the nose, and watch this. This is what I mean. You can actually do drug runs, but you have to stay within the sector. Activate jump point.
Activating.
As you can see, that is what you call skill and control.
Quantum drive is now off.
Steady off. I already know where it is directly, but if I wanted clarification all I do is go point of interest, and it'll point me directly to Hicks, where I'm going to sell food. Point of interest.
Activating.
Lower landing gear.
Roger.
Landing gear down.
This is where I usually crash. Speed 1/3.
Roger.
Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
Reduce thrusters 10 clicks. Reduce thrusters 5 clicks. 85%. Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
Speed 3 clicks.
Roger.
Just checking I can get back onto the ship. I used to use Hicks as my cargo run trade routes from about 3.2, but I stopped because obviously, if you remember, you used to always lose your ships, but because if you crash now you can get back into the game. I actually find it safer to use it than using Polaris to Teleski. Been doing this for about 2-3 days now, and I'm actually it's a slow process because there's nothing working at the moment. And it's vital that we get credits for our crew members so they can do other functionality. This is my second run today at 5,000. Normally I go to 10k at this stage, but because of the way things are working at the moment, I'm not going to increase it. But as the confidence grows, the credits will grow at the same time. But I need to get my ship back home now to repair it. I can go to the truck stop, which is easy, but going into landing bay, it can also be a bit tricky. I'll give you an example, just for the hell of it. Too many idiots at Polaris at the moment, you see. At the moment, I won't fly with my crew members because, like the law system, something goes wrong, you can give your other crew members a crime stat, and then we've got to give them credits to go clear their name, or you might get the crime stat in return. I have been doing a lot of work on the Carrack. Spent about 3 months doing research on that. Doing to do with archaeology, medical research. Did you know that the Carrack has got 4 research stations on that ship by the medical bay? I'm actually looking into that actually, because I can want to use one of them for a brig if I can, for naughty people. One for when I'm out in deep space, I want to do medical research and things like that. And as you know, it's got 6 beds for spawning. I'm almost sure you can use the other 4 beds in the medical room for spawning. That's 10 in total. And the research room might have beds in there later on in the game. Activate star map. As I said, I'm not going to go to Port Alistair, which is easy. Okay, I'm going to go to one of the truck stops, just to show you how glitchy it is. But if you don't practice, you don't learn. And sometimes it's good because when Star Citizens have got nothing working in the game, just these little basic knowledge helps you to continue playing. And to tell you the truth, There is no near truck stops. Yes, there's one here. Let's check. To identify the truck stop, if you zoom in, you'll see there's a space station right there. But you know something? I'm not going to go to that one. I'm going to go to, let's see what that one's got. I'm going to go to CL1. Deactivate star map. Engines on.
Engines online.
Full thrusters.
Roger.
Taking off is going to be a bit of a problem. Ship's damage. I don't know. Let's get it going. Yes, clean. Raise landing gear.
Roger.
Point of interest.
Activating.
Engage jump drive.
Activating.
Quantum drive is now on.
Like I says, if you want to do legal narcotics, you can actually do it. Stay within the planet's atmosphere. Don't know if this is going to change, but I can't practice that at the moment because I am working to help logistics at the moment, you see. They need to be able to give members credits. Can't wait for CIG to bring all that in. Point of interest.
Activating.
Point of interest.
Activating.
Waiting for the cooldown timer. Point of interest.
Activating.
Point of interest.
Activating.
Get the sunlight out my eyes. Engage jump point.
Activating.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Point of interest.
Activating.
You see it? It's my only second time I've landed at these truck stops. I don't know what approach I'm going to use at the moment because, like I said, the whole motor isn't working properly. Low landing gear.
Roger.
Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
I'm going to fly from behind the planet, behind the sun, so I can see where I'm going. Speed 1/3.
Roger.
Speed 2/3.
Roger.
Full speed.
Roger.
So yeah, like I said, I want the sun behind me, you see. Speed 1/3.
Roger.
Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
Now, since I don't know the star base very well, I'm going to have to do 2-pass control tower access. Air traffic controller.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Point of interest.
Activating.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
Full scan.
Scanning for all ships.
Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
Reduce thrusters 10 clicks. Speed 3 clicks.
Roger.
At the moment, because I'm new landing these truck stops, I have to do it in third person because it's very, very narrow. don't think I've got space brake set up on this. Let's just check. Nope. Where it is, but it's moved. Activate landing procedure.
Automated landing.
Woof! I knew I was going to do that. Activate mobileglass. Just checking the damages. Now if I was going out straight away, what would you do? Would you fill up or would you claim on your ships? Well, if you want to know the truth, in the time it would take to fill up and repair the ship, it would take more than 7 minutes, and it only cost me about 1,000 credits, and I could have it out in less time. So it is actually cheaper to claim on the insurance. That's not the way to play the game. It will be balanced out, okay, but at the moment they're trying to make the game a little bit more pleasant for us, but they're making a mess. In my way, because that's not in a bad way, that's in sense of humour, okay. So I'm going to park the ship now. Okay, engines off. Engines off.
Engines offline.
Power off.
Shield system charging.
Exit. You might think the reason why I'm changing like that, because you see when you get out the seat you're locked into that new I can't remember the word, the head movement thing, you know what I mean, we use with the camera. It's the only way out of it. That's the doorway. Don't know the front from the back of the ship. able to breathe in here, shouldn't I? Activate motor glass. Deactivate motor glass. Activate motor glass. Deactivate motor glass. Activate motor glass. Are they seeing a cat? I guess I can breathe. I still haven't bought my uniform yet. Doesn't look good. Right, so there is a problem there, you can't take his suit off. I could have sworn he said I could breathe. Remember, it's about nearly 6,000. This way it'll cost me 1,000. I can have the ship back in about 7 minutes. That's less time than it would take to refuel if I was doing it the normal way. See, 14,000 if I wanted to, and I've got it back in 7 minutes. But when the game gets back to normal, it won't be taking 7 minutes, an hour, rather it'll be taking about 8 hours compared to the old stats that it used to be. They changed things to make it easier for the players, but as far as I'm concerned, they're using these big ships now for griefing. But if they could get the ships back so quick, they'll fly the ships a lot better. Okay, yeah, we get it. If you break the law, they're going to take credits off you. But I don't think that works. Because if you've got so much credits, after a while you're not going to really care, are you? I'm just going to sit here and rest for a bit.